Up, y'all? What it do? I am back filming yet another video. I have been gone for some time, and that's because some of you may know I had preeclampsia whenever I had posted that last video in May. So I had preeclampsia, signs of that. Oh yeah, I didn't have preeclampsia, but I had signs of preeclampsia, and I ended up having my baby 2 weeks early. So he ended up coming June 6th instead of his delivery date, which was June 19th. So around that time, I just wasn't focused on, oh yeah, let me do this, let me do that. I was more concerned about my health and my child's health as well. But we're about to get back on track, and I believe I owe you guys the June Pride Month Glam bag from Ipsy. So we're going to get started with that. I'm going to also, towards the end of the video, talk about how I use some ETA products in my head. As you can see, my hair is in like a straight state instead of naturally curly like it is. I'm normally a 3C, 4A. And then I'm also going to talk about my delivery, going through labor, postpartum, and just being a mom in general. So let's get started with our little Glam bag. It's so cute. It's yellow. The back's a solid yellow color. The front's like a little... I bet everybody got a different Pride color, and I got yellow. And here's the card. You know how they always give us like a little postcard. I love these things. Should I read it, or do we want to get to the products? They pretty much talk about Pride and what Pride is, and the lesbian, gay, bi, transsexual, queer. Is it Q for queer? Comment down below if the Q is for queer, because I'm not really sure. But it's queer, right? Right. And then they just talk about all of them and learning to not be judgmental, that everyone's the same, and how even some of their creators had to deal with coming out and being who they are and being proud about who they are. So as they said that this month is for, and they actually talk about one of the gifts they put in everyone's bag, and I will get to that in a second. All right, let's go. And then look, the little zip is a heart. It's cute. Okay, the first thing that caught my eye is this, and it's Jante Blue liquid eyeliner, and I could use some of that right now. I do not have one eyeliner, and this looks like it's a pretty good liquid liner, and it's 24-hour coverage. Next, they sent me some concealer, and it's from a company called Be Bright. That's a really cute packaging, and I think this is actually close to my color. I had to go back on Ipsy and update my skin tone because I had it to the wrong one. I think they sent me this MAC concealer, and I said I wanted to give that away, and no one's yet claimed that. I think someone commented about how they wish they had it, but they didn't say, well, can I get it? They didn't. Okay, so if anyone wants that, I still have it, and I'm not using it. But yeah, I think I'll try this one out because this is close to my color. Next, they have this product, and I honestly thought this was probably that nail powder. You know how you go to the nail shop and they have the dip? I thought this was that. I'm like, why would they send me this? But it's actually called Belief, and it's a moisturizing eye balm. And I just woke up. It's 1 o'clock, but I woke up at 12. Me and Major be sleeping in. That's my baby's name. His name is Major. We sleep in a lot because we be up about every 3 hours so he can eat. He don't play about his bottles, y'all. Let's see if that does something throughout this video. And then this next one, I got dented up a little bit. I probably did that without knowing, but it's called Cake. What the heck is this? I had to move out the way. Something popped up. But, yeah, it's called Cake. Deserted Island. And y'all know how I am. It smells good. Probably a little ashy, you know. Try some of that. Oh, that smells so good. Ooh, that smells so good. And I smelled the smell before, so that must be what people are using. And oh my god, you smell like cookies. You smell like cookies. Anyways, the last one and the thing that was in the postcard is this MAC lip gloss. I love receiving MAC products. It's just great. And this is kind of, and it's a nude color. And that's usually what I go for. It's either dark colors or like some type of nude, because you know, skin tone. That's awesome. So I'll be using these products this time. Like, this is actually a good bag for me. I'm happy with my Pride Month Glam bag. Yes, but yeah, if anybody has more of a fair skin tone or like lightly tanned, I do have matte concealer. I wonder if it's in here. Yeah, I do have this matte concealer. Is this MAC? Oh, no, this is Marc Jacobs. It's this Marc Jacobs concealer. Shameless. And it's, what does it actually say? Medium. It's medium. And that was just too light for me, so I still have that. And it has not been opened. If somebody wants to take that, you're more than welcome. But let's get to my labor and delivery. Oh, fun times. Ding dong, mukbang. So I was at home chilling. Oh, let me get to the backstory. On June 5th, I was at home, and maybe the Sunday before that, I was just riding with my stepdad, and out of nowhere, like, my vision had got starry, like I wasn't really seeing for real, and it kind of like was freaking me out, and I'm like, oh crap, you know, let me chug this bottle, and I started to feel better, but I still kind of felt like exhausted. It just wasn't feeling good, and I knew that that was a sign of preeclampsia. And I had an appointment with my doctor that Tuesday. I went to see her, and I was like, hey, you know, I didn't really step up about this. I didn't really go to the hospital or anything, but this is what happened to me. And she goes, all right, well, let me check your blood pressure right now, because you might be showing signs of preeclampsia. And so, anyways, okay, that was my boyfriend asking me about what movie we seen last night, so I had to cut because I kind of felt bad about ignoring it, but I was right. That was a waste of my time. And look, my mom gave me this like back clip. It's a unicorn. That's so cute. Makes me feel like it's for Nicki Minaj. Anyways, back to my story. So I went to see my doctor, and I told her, I was like, hey, like, I really didn't do anything about this, but this is what happened. And she knows that I had a case in the beginning of my pregnancy. So for it to be happening towards my due date, you know, I was like, let me tell her. And so she was like, yeah, I need to check your blood pressure. She checked my blood pressure out. I was fine, but she gave me the hospital information that I needed, and also a sheet of paper that states the different signs for preeclampsia, and that if any of those symptoms happen, that I no longer need to wait to go see her. I need to call the hospital, the Women's Health Center, and let them know what's going on and if they want to come see me. So fast forward to the next day. It was a Wednesday night. I had got up and I used the restroom, whatever. And then I went back in bed and I had laid down. And so I literally like crossed my legs while I was laying down watching Netflix. I think I was watching Riverdale. And then all of a sudden, like, water just starts coming. I'm like, am I peeing on myself again? You know what I'm saying? I was like, am I peeing on myself? And so I get up and I go to the restroom, and literally right whenever I like pull my pants down to like turn and sit on the toilet, just gushing, and like literally from that point of time to 3 p.m. whenever I actually delivered, like there was water coming out. And I did not understand that whenever your water breaks, it doesn't just break and then, you know, your cervix thins out and you're dilating centimeters. Water trickles the whole entire time. I did not know that at all. I felt like, oh my god, like what's going on? And even whenever I think I called my boyfriend first, of course. I'm like, hey, because he was at work. I'm like, hey, like, this is happening. I started getting emotional. He's like, oh, no, like, your mom's still close by. Like, you want to call her? Because I'm more close to the hospital, see if she can get you here, blah, blah, blah. So I call my mom. She's like, oh, babe, do you want me to turn around? And then she was like, no, like, your uncle's closer. Like, I was like, well, this person's closer. This person's closer. So my uncle ended up driving me, and I went super mom. I toted out my hospital bag. I toted out my baby's diaper bag.